Alright guys, here's the difference between a 787 valve and a 951 valve. On a 951 valve, the pulse line actuates the actuator and drives this billow up and down. On a 787 exhaust system, this billow is being driven up and down by exhaust gas that's fed through, hard to see here, this little hole here. If you look at the 951 exhaust that's being driven by the pulse line off of your motor, it actually has the provisions for the cutouts to be driven by exhaust. However, the hole is missing right there to drive the exhaust bellow up and down from exhaust. So once you go through and drill this hole, I'm telling you this is a good time here because it's going to end up coming through. Let's see if we can see it inside there. Can you see? If you drill it at just the right angle, it pops up through there. If you come out too aggressive, it blows through here, and you're going to need to do a little bit of it's called JB weld to correct that. So you can see that that hole goes all the way through. See that right there? Now at this point, when the exhaust functions, the exhaust is going to drive through that hole and it's going to lift the bellow up and down. At which point this needs to be blocked off because it's just leaking air out of it instead of being operated by your electronic actuator above your head. Make sure when you take the electronic actuator or pulse line actuator out that you block off the pulse line out of the crankcase, otherwise you're going to have a leak. You do potentially have a risk of having more leakage as this dirty, nasty valve looks, but you have a more conducive environment to high performance machines. Looking at the bottom of the new generation of RAVE valves, as the RAVE valve comes through, there's actually a seal, a spring, and an O-ring. Make sure all of those parts are brand new when you do this. Over and out from Kramer's Warehouse.